Previously on The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cab. It's fucking him. Hello everybody, I'm KoshiSushi and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Comment highlight of the day, hashtag GirlyKoshi from Ninja-64 from the video, one more Let's Play. And in today's episode, we traveled to the Minish Village, and we are going to look for someone who can understand our language. And I believe, I don't entirely know my way around this place, around this game really, but I hope that I do well enough to at least show off the game in full. I played tested it before I did anything. And I do remember that if you go over here, you can actually find a heart piece right here. So that's our second heart piece, and we need 2 more pieces to get 1 more heart container, or just a full-on part, I guess. I don't know what they're called. Okay, and we're looking for someone who can speak our language, which I believe will be someone in here in this fancy blue mansion. Hello. I've never seen an outfit like— He speaks English! Are you a human? I am human. Oh my, it's been quite some time since any humans came here. My name is Festari. I watch the Abbey as well as the shrine to the north. You seem to be having some trouble with our language, don't you? You could use a jabbernut. It will allow you to understand our tongue. You should be able to find one in the barrel house just south of here. Okay, cool, we just passed that place, so let's go and find one of those. Okay, and I forgot to set the timer. Okay, and voice crack. Okay, I set the timer. So, the barrel should be over here. And before, if you saw earlier, there were Minish blocking the path here. So let's go ahead and push this to the side. And there is the jabbernut. Oh, Koshi, this must be the jabbernut Festari told you about. Well, you'd better eat it if you plan on making any progress at all. So I guess we're supposed to eat it, but it's moving. That's kind of gross to eat something that's kind of moving. So did we eat it? Let's test it on this Picori. Not the ladder, Picori. So you've eaten the jabbernut, and now you can understand us. The elder said that humans can no longer see us. I don't know why I give everyone the same voice. Amazing that you can see us. Okay. Hello. So you've eaten the jabbernut, and now you can understand us. Yes, I can understand you. Sorry, but I know little about swords. I'm sure the elder can help you. So now we have to go find the elder and continue. Okay, let's move on. Okay. So in here, hello, you're the elder. He looks like the elder. I like how he's holding like a thread and needle as his staff. Oh, you speak our language. It's been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our tongue. I ate your fruit nut thing, and shit went real. It's like taking drugs. We have little to offer you in these woods, but please stay. Enjoy your stay. Thank you for your offer, but thank you, Hat, for telling me what I need to tell you. My name is Eslo. This child is Koshi. I can introduce— I hate you. We need to break a curse that has been cast on the Princess of Hyrule. To do so, we'll need to reforge the broken Picori blade. Yes, and you've come here now hoping to have the blade reforged. Abso-fucking-lutely. Well, if that's what you're after, you'll need 4 mystic elements. These elements are the crystalline forms of the energies of this world. And here we go on a fetch quest. Only the legendary Legend of Zelda fetch quest that we have to do. Here, give me your map. I can mark where these elements can be found. Oh, you already know, yet you won't get— Okay, you're tiny, so I guess it makes sense that you're unable to do so. But, you know, there are some things in life that you should hope that you can— I don't know what I'm talking about. We found in the shrine to the north of the starry slot. Speak of the star, he will show you the path to the shrine's entrance. Go with caution. Evil creatures have lately made their home in our shrine. Turn to me at once after you have found the earth element. Okay, so the first thing we need to get is the earth element. So let's go down here. And Festari was the guy that we were talking to inside the giant blue mansion. So let's go ahead and talk to this man. Hello. Ooh. You wish to go to the shrine very well. This way. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't even have to, like, challenge you to a sumo wrestling match unlike other Zelda games that I know. Sorry. Well, beasts have settled in recently. Be careful, it's quite dangerous. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so we're tiny and we're back in the overworld, so let's go through here. And this is— if you remember this is where the heart piece would have been. And we can now go through this way. So let's go inside the shrine that is very tiny. So this would be the Deepwood Shrine the Minish Elder spoke of. He said something about there being monsters inside, didn't he? Of course, there always has to be monsters. No need to be afraid or anything. I'll be waiting right here. Wait, what am I saying? I'm not letting you leave me alone. Okay, bitch. Okay. First we need to do, you can tell you can't go through here. You can't go through here, so we're just going to go forward. We're going to push this aside. And let's head out this way. Okay, so, in here are 4 slimes. Just kill them. I think it's like 2 hits, and you should be able to take care of them fairly easily. And then once you kill them, you'll be free to press these panels, which, if you notice, will light these on fire. So you need to light these all on fire, and once you've done that, a treasure box will open. This is kind of a tutorial for what this dungeon's gonna be. Literally all in one room. So we got the small key. We're able to access panels, and we're able to just kill monsters. So that's 3 like features of a dungeon right then and there. For those of you who have never played Zelda before. So yeah, and again, like I said before, it's not some Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess bullshit where like it takes you years just to get into the game. No, you're thrown right into the game, and you have to figure it out on your own. Also, these things can drop from the ceiling sometimes, and do you see that lever? I think you should be able to pull it. Okay, thank you, Navi. Just kidding. Just get in front of him. Blah blah blah. It's hard to pull. Okay, so grab this and pull. And that means the bridge will be opened up for you. And also you can grab this mushroom, pull back a little bit, let go, and you'll out on the opposite side. Okay, so now that we're done with that, let's just leave the room. Okay, now in here is actually kind of a cool concept that I'm kind of glad they did in something. Oh, we can't kill these yet, I just realized. Kind of glad that we didn't do this right away. Look at the size of the barrel. I feel like that's an innuendo. It's not big, we're just small. Yeah, that's true. So this is a cool concept. I will show you when it comes to it. But go ahead and step on these panels, and that will burn the vines on this barrel, which means that part is free. But we also have to set the other part free as well. Now this is such a cool concept for like a 2D like game, 2D Zelda game at least. So if you go down here and head up this way, you can. Right, oh, I didn't mean it. You can drop down the ledge. Yeah, you'll be able to do that, of course. You'll be able to push this aside, step on that, and the fire will burn the vines, which will completely set the barrel free, which is really cool because they added this concept, and I thought it was a really good idea. Ow. Sorry, I can't kill you yet. Really cool concept because, as this guy will tell you, the barrel just moved. So the more you move, the more you move, the barrel will move as well. So if you move vertically, the barrel will move as well, and then you'll have access to different places. But obviously that's off limits, so we're gonna go over here, and we can't yet. So never mind. I take that back. But I believe there should be a door somewhere here. There you go. And let's just head westward. Okay, and we can't push this or anything, so what we're gonna have to do, these enemies are kind of weird. You hit them once. Oh, I didn't do it. You hit them, and then they just start spazzing out for some reason. I obviously didn't show it there, but later on we'll find blue ones, and those are just annoying as balls. So what you want to actually do here is you want to pull it back as far as you can, let go, and there you go. You can come up to this side. There's some pots here that we can't break with our sword yet. Yeah, if you try breaking those pots with your sword, it won't do it yet. You have to upgrade your sword to do that. I don't know why you need to upgrade a sword to do that, but you have to. You found a dungeon map. Or no, you don't really have to upgrade a sword. You have to learn how to do it, which kind of sucks. But it's whatever. Press up or down. Yeah. So we get the dungeon map there. I don't really use it that often. But if you head back down here, we can grab this. Head over, and if you want a shortcut back, you can pull this down, but we don't need to do that just yet. We need to go in here, and we have another puzzle room. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, I remember what we have to do. So first, let's get rid of this pea hat. I think, oh, that's not a pea hat. I don't know what it is. What we need now is something to hold down this switch. Okay, so what we actually have to do is we actually, oh, Okay, I'm gonna exit the room real quick and reset the room. You didn't see any of that. For anyone who's played this game, you did not see me do that. So we're gonna go over here. We're actually going to push this over to the button. The little skid marks on the ground will... Fuck. The little skid marks on the ground should hint off that that's what you're supposed to do. Also, I think... Yeah, you can move these, or can you? There you go, yeah, you can move this for, like, access if you really need to. But it doesn't matter. Okay, so in here, what you need to do... Once you take hold of something... Yeah, whatever. Okay, so what you need to do is, you need to pull this out. Go over on this side. Pull this back in. Pull this back in as well. Grab the small key, and then we can head out. I think we can actually leave from the inside, but I'm not, like, using the blocks. No, I guess not. Okay, whatever. I'll just move this. So we can get the key. So that shows you one way of, like, positioning yourself and whatnot. So let's just head up this way. And now that we have the key, we can go into that one area that I said was restricted earlier. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the main hub of the area. Also, if you notice something that I miss, in this game, and you want me to cover it, let me know in the comments, because I don't know absolutely everything you can do in this game. But I know enough that we can just treat this as a normal Let's Play. So let's just move on this way. Okay. I believe what we have to do is, so let's go over here. This is supposed to be a kid's game after all, more or less. So, and let's let go. Bam. And this will give us better access over there. As well as letting us drag the mushroom out. And let's head this way. Also, the dirt will slow you down if you couldn't tell. Let's go ahead and kill these guys real quick. Oh my gosh! Okay. So what we need to do is we need to bring this one step past the button, so we can push this one on the button, and we'll have access to that room. So let's go ahead and do that. Link is so adorable. It's like a little Minish. He's not even Minish, just the game itself. He's just cute. Okay, so in here, we need to kill these guys. And that's like mini boss music. I don't know. It's like dangerous music. It's freaking awesome. I love it. It's so hyped. And as easy as that, we get the key. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Use it only in this dungeon. Okay, so in theory, we actually were supposed to go here first instead of up there, so I kind of wasted your time. My bad. So let's just head up there this time. And now that we have the key, let's head out this way. Okay, sorry, I was just checking the time. Okay, we can get rid of these. Move. Thank you. Okay, so in here is the first mini-boss of this dungeon. All you have to do is hit his nose and then hit the asshole. Okay, I can't really commentate and concentrate at the same time, so I'm going to do my best. But basically when he's blue, you can hit him. And then once you do, you have to get to his tail as fast as possible and just start slashing at it. And then the more you keep doing this, the longer he gets, so the harder it is to get to one area. But you can do things like that and just, like, kind of get him into a curve. But there you go. So 3 hits, 3 cycles. It's really easy. 3 is the magic number when it comes to Legend of Zelda and Nintendo. And we get the Gust Jar, which is a really cool item. I don't know. They kind of brought it back in Skyward Sword, but it wasn't. I didn't like it. It wasn't as good. Basically, what you get is this Gust Jar, and you can absorb things, and eventually you can actually throw wind if it's charged up enough. But you can do things such as open this area, which is a shortcut into the other room, which doesn't really matter because, I mean, you have to go through this way because this door is locked. But anyways, if you head to down here, the Piece of Heart is right here, and we have 3 pieces of now, and we actually saw the 4th piece earlier in the dungeon, so we're gonna have to go grab that later on when we can. So let's go ahead and go this way. And now that we have this, we can actually... Oh, there's a button there. We can actually defeat these enemies now. So if you defeat these enemies, they will start turning gray, and then you can actually slash at them. See, the fourth heart piece is like right there. And there are buttons here as well, if you would care to notice. If you sweep up all the dust here, you'll find some interesting things. And also, when you pull things, you can push them, obviously. So I wonder what is in here. We get 10 mysterious shells. Mysterious shells will be used later on in the game. Just collect as much as possible. Okay. And you get 10 more. So you get 20 mysterious shells right then and there. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear these up. There's like little collectibles that you can get while you're here. So let's go ahead and kill these guys. And there's more mushroom heads, penis heads, I don't even know here, that I would like to kill before we do anything. So let's go and get rid of these guys. And now that we're done with that, I believe there should be more here that we can do. Yes, there's a button right here. Let's go ahead and take care of this, and we're given an item. Another 20 mysterious shells. Nice. There's a lot of like hidden things within the dirt here, but I think that's everything right now in here. Where we need to go next is an interesting area. So these things come back to life. They just respawn, and so does the dust. So we go back down here. Push this aside. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. Takes some time to charge up. It's kind of annoying, but there's a button right here and an item chest, and you get another 10 mysterious shells. Fan-freaking-tastic. Nice. Okay, so now that we're done with that, oh, we can't go through here. I have to go through here. My bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this cobweb, and that should allow us to get down here. And this is another concept we can use. We can suck up this lily pad, and also there's an... Can I can't kill him. That sucks. So we're gonna have to suck up this mini pad so it comes closer to us. Now what? Unless we find a way to travel by water, we won't be going much farther. Well, we have an item that allows us to do that, and that... all you have to do is just spam A or B or whatever your hotkey is, quote-unquote hotkey, is, and just spam it and just go this way. So just keep spamming it and we'll be heading off this way. Ow! Okay, I didn't mean to do that. So, we're actually going to head this way first, because I believe this is where we need to go. And there's some falling enemies that you want to avoid on your way here. But we don't have a key yet, never mind. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Is it actually too far? Okay, there we go. Jesus, I didn't think it had to be that freaking precise. I thought I could just, like, put one foot forward. Okay. Oh. And then, alright, this way. Okay, and there's a little stone there, and we actually need to, oop, my bad. Ah! I didn't mean it. And we need to head this way, kill this guy, go upwards, and go up here. And I want to see if there's anything here. Yeah, you can't break these with your sword yet. It's really annoying, but there are times where they just, like, lay out so many pots for you. Oh, I need to push it, don't I? Oh, balls, I need to push it. I need to push it. Okay. So, in here, let's go ahead and... go finally progress through the game. Or through the dungeon, I guess. And... up here is a familiar room we were just in. So, if you actually head up this way, there's an enemy here that I don't want to deal with. Ow! Okay. Okay, my phone's buzzing. Frick, it's Masayanella. Why? Do you really need to... I don't need to talk to you right now. Okay, sorry. Okay, use it open. Okay, so we got the key. Okay, my bad. Sorry, phone. Distracting. My phone strikes again in these recordings. Okay, let's go ahead and head this way. And we should be heading back to that one area that we were just at that we couldn't progress through because there was a locked door. So let's go ahead and go there because we have a key and that's obviously where we need to go. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Boom, boom, boom. And then avoid the dropping enemies. And let's go. Okay, so this is an interesting room. You just have to, like, Expand your horizons. Now, this is interesting. They kind of force you to be able to figure this out. But you can use your Gust Jar and use that to pull you across. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Let's use these and get over here. And then let's go ahead, and I think this is as far as we need to be able to get to the other side, and bam, nice. And we get the boss key, or the big key, I guess. So, now we can head to the giant door that eventually leads to the final boss, am I right? And we can use this as a portal to get the hell out. Also, I believe I missed something earlier. Let me just go check on that. Hey, so I'm back. I apparently, the thing I was missing, if you couldn't tell, was the piece of heart, the fourth piece of heart. But unfortunately, I missed it, and now I'm stuck because the barrel is in a really awkward position, and I can't get anywhere anymore. So hopefully, after I beat this dungeon, I can go grab it. But let's just go ahead and go this way. There's an item here. How am I supposed to get this? Okay, hi. We get 20 rupees. Okay, that's great. And we can't move these, so we actually have to go the other way. And I tried going upstairs from the other way already to see if I could find a way back, but unfortunately I can't. So hopefully I'll be able to figure this out. If not, if we seriously can't, then we legitimately can't get every heart piece because I missed it. Which I doubt they would program the game to be specifically like that. But whatever, let's just go through the boss. And we get a little cutscene. It's one of these stupid little green choo-choos. Okay, so this is the first boss, a giant green choo-choo. Well, it's technically normal size. What you have to do is you have to get pretty far away from it, a good distance away from it, and then absorb the base of it, and eventually it'll drop. And I don't mind taking a few hits because there's heart pieces around, but basically if you let him hit you, it'll be easier. But he's gonna start jumping around at this phase, so let's go ahead and keep absorbing this. Try to avoid hits, I guess. With those ninja reflexes by KoshiSushi. So sit by its side, and he's kind of forced to just hit you. At some point. Okay, so there he does like half a heart of damage. It's fine. It's not difficult. It's not like insane at all. But I believe 3 is the magic number here. So what you want to do is you want to absorb the base. Oh, facing the wrong way. And just go to its side. He's kind of forced to. He's forced to lean one way if you're like close to him. Sometimes it doesn't work though. There you go, it worked that time. Let's go ahead and go ahead and hit him. And let's go ahead and grab a heart. But he's gonna start jumping more than once now. Did that actually hit me? Oh my gosh, that did actually hit me. Oh my gosh, I didn't think he would jump more than like 2 times. Okay, he jumped like 4 times that. Oh fuck, I missed. Go ahead and absorb the base. It's a fairly simple first boss. It's really not that difficult. So he should be dropping now. Oh, didn't. Oh, he did drop, but I went back in. That's my bad. And I guess 4 is the magic number this time. And he just explodes into thin air because that's how things work when you beat things. And we forget the first elemental icon stone thing, which is the earth element. You got the earth element, thank you very much. The power of the earth is the source of all living things. The earth element is the embodiment of that power. Oh, that's very nice of you. And we are given a heart container. And we would have 4 by now, but I missed the 4th heart piece, which I'm going to try to get. But first, let's just get out of here. You got a heart container. Your life energy has increased and been replenished. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and exit because that door won't open, so there's no other exit. And we leave. Oh, we've got the earth element. You must go tell the elder at once. Okay, Before we do that, I'm gonna go try to get this heart piece. I swear, if the barrel is in a really awkward state, then we can't get this heart piece ever. I don't know how else I'm supposed to get this heart piece. Unless I get it, like, at a different time. That might work in the end, but... Yeah, oh my gosh! Okay, there's no way for me to enter through the barrel. I have no idea how I'm supposed to even do this. Like, I have no idea. I can't go through the barrel, which means there's nothing I can do. There's legit nothing I can do. I can't get this heart piece anymore. Unless there's like... Okay, game developers, we have an issue here. I thought I was bashing on game developers when I was doing ROM hacks, but oh my gosh, now this is an issue because it's an actual legitimate game. I can't get a heart piece if I miss it. What happens if I go through the... Oh no. This is so bad. This is so bad. I'll be right back. There's legitimately nothing I can do. I'm gonna have to come back at some point for this heart piece. I'm gonna be missing a heart piece now. This is gonna be really bad. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. Wow. Game developers, you have an issue with this game now. You see why people hate this game? Oh my gosh. Hello. You retrieve the earth element from that fiend-infested shrine. Incredible. Humans are amazing creatures. The Elder is sure to be amazed too. I cannot believe I can't get that thing anymore. I cannot believe it. Because I missed getting it the first time, I can never get it again because the barrel is in an awkward position now where I can't enter the barrel to get to the other side. And there's no other entrance in. So I'm gonna have to hope that later on I'll be able to, like... I mean, I guess I could... I was gonna say, I could just restart the game and just do it over again. As much as I love this game, it does have its flaws, I'll admit it. But anyways, that'll be it for today's episode. Sorry if you saw my mouse there for a moment. That'll be it for today's episode. If you like this episode, subscribe, rate, comment, do all that fun stuff at the bottom. And I'll see you guys next time. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook for social media links. And my obsession for this episode is Loot Crate, because I got their December edition of Loot Crate, which is like their 30th anniversary, or 25th, I don't know. Their anniversary for Loot Crate, which is so awesome. And if they are watching this video, should sponsor me, hey! And the coolest thing I got from the Loot Crate this year, or this month, I guess, was the I Am Groot socks. For anyone who's seen Guardians of the Galaxy, it's the tree, and it's literally a sock where like half of it is the tree, and the other half says I Am Groot. So that's what I'm obsessing over right now. So next time we will try to get that heart piece. I cannot believe I can't get it, and we'll go searching for what we need to do next. So catch you guys later. Peace.